It's a sports disaster, a political firestorm, and a tech revolution all happening at once. We've got Italy's football team in absolute freefall. An Inter Milan legend absolutely furious after their World Cup heartbreak. And we're breaking down exactly why Gennaro Gattuso is facing the heat. We're also seeing Inter Milan stars deliver a mixed bag of performances as the team suffers that devastating World Cup playoff loss. And in a surprising twist, a veteran Inter Milan goalkeeper might be getting a shock contract extension. Don't miss any of these explosive updates. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Italy's World Cup dream has officially shattered into a million pieces. For the third consecutive time, the Azzurri will not be gracing the biggest stage in football, a reality that has plunged the nation into a state of shock and disbelief. Goalkeeper Gennaro Gattuso could only stare in disbelief as Bosnia and Herzegovina, ranked a mere 65th in the world, triumphed in a dramatic penalty shootout. This isn't just a loss. It's being called the third apocalypse by Italian media, a testament to how deeply this failure cuts into the heart of a nation that has lifted the World Cup trophy 4 times. From the elation of winning Euro 2020 just 2 years ago, Italy has plummeted to this ignominious low. The playoff route itself was a sign of trouble, finishing second in their qualifying group behind Norway. Despite boasting a squad filled with stars from top European clubs like Inter Milan and Juventus, they faltered. A red card for Alessandro Bastoni in the first half shifted the momentum, and a late equalizer from Haris Tabakovic sent the match to penalties, where Italy ultimately collapsed. Legendary player Gennaro Gattuso, brought in to inspire a turnaround, now faces immense pressure, with calls for reform extending to the Italian Football Federation itself. This seismic event signals not just a sporting failure, but a potential crisis in the very structure of Italian football, from the top leagues down to youth development. The question on everyone's mind: how does a footballing giant fall so far, and can they ever recover? Don't go anywhere, because the fallout from this Italian football catastrophe is far from over. Next, we'll hear from an Inter Milan legend who is absolutely livid about the decisions that led to this World Cup heartbreak. The sting of Italy's World Cup playoff exit is still raw, and now an Inter Milan legend is speaking out, pointing fingers directly at manager Gennaro Gattuso. Beppe Bergomi, a celebrated former defender for Inter Milan, has publicly criticized Gattuso's decision to field Alessandro Bastoni in a crucial match against Bosnia and Herzegovina, labeling it a risky decision that cost us dearly. Bergomi believes Bastoni, despite his talent, was not in the right conditions to play as a central defender in a back three, suggesting it exposed his weaknesses and ultimately led to the costly red card that swung the game. The former Inter star argued that Gattuso should have better managed the players' situations and tactical setups, especially when considering the pressure these young athletes face. The red card for Bastoni, which occurred late in the first half, proved to be a turning point, allowing Bosnia to equalize and eventually win the penalty shootout, securing their first World Cup appearance in decades. Bergomi's comments highlight a growing frustration with Gattuso's management and tactical choices during this critical juncture for Italian football. But the story doesn't end with the manager's decisions. We're diving deep into how the Inter Milan stars themselves performed when the pressure was at its absolute peak. Italy's World Cup dreams may be in tatters, but the spotlight is now firmly on the performances of their Inter Milan stars during the devastating playoff loss to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Nicolo Barella, Federico Dimarco, and Alessandro Bastoni, all key players for the Nerazzurri, delivered a decidedly mixed bag of contributions in the crucial match. While Barella provided a moment of brilliance, setting up Moise Kean's early goal with a perfectly weighted pass, his impact was ultimately overshadowed by the team's collapse. The real drama unfolded just before halftime when defender Alessandro Bastoni received a straight red card for a reckless challenge, a decision that significantly hampered Italy's chances and visibly demoralized the squad. This moment of indiscipline from Bastoni, whose future at Inter Milan is reportedly uncertain, handed Bosnia the momentum they needed. Meanwhile, Federico Dimarco, well known for his attacking flair, struggled defensively, with Bosnia exploiting his flank to score the equalizer in the 79th minute. The performances of these Inter Milan stalwarts paint a picture of a team under immense pressure, where individual brilliance couldn't compensate for critical errors and defensive frailties. While some Inter Milan players faced heartbreak on the international stage, another veteran at the club might be getting some very good news. Stay tuned as we reveal a surprising contract update for a key Inter Milan goalkeeper. In a twist that has surprised many, Inter Milan is reportedly considering offering a contract extension to veteran goalkeeper Yann Sommer. The 37-year-old Swiss international, who was widely expected to depart the club at the end of the season, might now be set to stay for at least another year. This potential extension comes as a surprise given Sommer's age, but his consistent and brilliant performances since joining Inter in 2023 have made him an indispensable part of the team. He was initially brought in as a short-term replacement for Andre Onana, but his reliability and impact between the posts have solidified his position as the Nerazzurri's starting goalkeeper for the past 3 seasons. While Inter has been linked with other goalkeepers like Guglielmo Vicario from Tottenham Hotspur, the club seems hesitant to let go of Sommer's experience and leadership. His potential contract renewal signals a strong belief in his continued value to the squad, even as they look towards the future. And that's just the beginning of our updates from the world of football. We've got a rapid-fire recap of all the top stories coming up right after this break. Italy's World Cup dream is over for the 3rd straight time, leaving a nation in shock. Inter Milan legend Beppe Bergomi is furious with Gennaro Gattuso's tactical blunders after the playoff loss. Inter Milan stars delivered a mixed performance in Italy's devastating World Cup exit. And in a surprising move, veteran goalkeeper Yann Sommer might be getting a new contract with Inter Milan. Don't miss a single moment of the action. Like this video, subscribe to news, smash that notification bell, drop a comment below, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more breaking news.